You're now listening to the Win or Lose Sports Show. Talking sports, hip-hop to pop culture. Available on Apple Podcast, Spotify, and wherever podcasts are heard. It's kickoff time.
We live or we recording?
Recording. Okay. So thank you for tuning into a new episode of Win or Lose Sports. We got myself and two Steelers fans in here.
Man,
So
don't get choked up.
We still doing this.
The greatest franchise that ever existed.
Yes, sir.
Oh
We
yeah,
still
is
doing
that what
this.
it is?
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, how y'all feeling this week?
I'm good, man.
How y'all feeling? What's going on in sports this week? I should say.
It's been a lot going on this week. A lot going on this week.
You know what? When you said that, the first thing that came to my mind is, what in the hell is Floyd and Manny doing, man?
I thought it was a joke.
No, they're about to fight for real.
Yeah, I thought it was just an internet thing till I saw it. I'm like, oh wow, man.
So I saw Floyd talking about coming out and fighting Tyson.
That is a exhibition.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
he's using that to get ready
To fight Manny. Yeah.
I don't know if Floyd is broke.
He
And
can't. If he's
need-
broke, that would be amazing.
No, it's
nah,
not. It's
Because
not.
I mean, that would be. Not amazingly good, but I mean, come on, man. All that money you done blew through it that
Bro,
quick.
Let me tell you, it is very easy to run through that money.
Yeah.
Very easy, especially when you have a Floyd-like mentality.
Yeah.
For
yeah.
lifestyle.
Right.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
Because when you boxing, it comes in.
Yeah. But then when you're not,
you stop
yeah.
boxing and you still living like you was living
Yeah.
when you boxing,
Yeah.
that money. But Floyd better be careful, man. I know Manny's but Manny is one of them dudes. Like, Manny been waiting to get his hands on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Even wanting his comeback.
Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you know what? I was watching Terrence Crawford on the Joe Rogan podcast. And Joe asked him about
He
it.
went
Like,
on there?
yeah, it's several times.
Wow.
Okay.
But
Right.
Joe was asking him like what's up with Floyd? Like, why do you think he's doing this? And of course, Terrence is very humble and doesn't he's not flashy.
Right.
He don't spend money on like the jewelry and the cars and all the fancy stuff.
Right.
So he said he's got it's got to be something with the money.
It's got to be. That's what I'm saying.
It has to be because
there's no other reason for it.
there's
That
no
is
reason for it because
insane,
you at 49 49 and 0,
I don't know.
50
Why
and 0,
risk it?
whatever it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, I think it's 49.
49 and 0,
Yeah.
like there's no reason for you to come out and fight anybody. And you made hundreds of millions of dollars a year out of your throughout your career
Bro,
fighting. What's the reason for coming back now?
I wish he'd have had this same vigor when they was both in their prime.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I truly believe that he avoided Manny for some years.
He avoided him a long time.
until he felt like Manny had crested.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And now, especially now, who I don't even know who did you get to sign on for this? Who I don't even want to watch it, bro.
No, man.
To be honest, I don't want to watch it.
And I don't understand why these guys keep coming back wanting to fight Mike Tyson. I mean,
Well, it's a money grab. For
I
Mike
get it,
Tyson. Yeah.
but
Right.
Roy Jones was on. I think it was on All the Smoke, and he said Mike Tyson punched him. It's like he got kicked by a mule.
Yeah.
And so I don't need that.
But see,
I don't want that.
But he's a safer Mike Tyson than I'll eat your kids,
Yeah.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
still, man, this is the idea of standing across the ring from Mike with gloves on. It's like it's gonna go left real quick.
I mean, when I saw him, like the workout that Tyson was doing, but like leading up to the Jones fight, I'm like, okay, he about to tear him up.
But then when he get in the ring, he don't do it though.
No,
You know why?
Yeah.
Mike is afraid of himself.
Bro.
yeah,
He's afraid
Yeah.
of himself. He's afraid of the mean Mike Tyson.
What Joshua did to
it's what Tyson
Paul?
should have did to him.
is
Yes,
what Paul should have did. Oh yeah, what he
Yeah.
should have did, what Tyson should have did to Paul.
yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean,
I when I tell you, I thoroughly enjoyed that, man, because it
Yeah.
didn't get on my nerves. man.
He had that coming.
but didn't Paul say that he was suing him?
I don't know.
I thought I saw something that he
I'd pay
said
it.
he was suing him for.
I'll never hear nothing from that dude till the fight pop up. So I don't.
I would pay it. I would pay it.
Yeah,
You would pay it?
it was
Oh,
worth
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I
worth
mean,
it.
because after I saw the little comment about him saying he was suing Joshua. Joshua said, bring it because it was worth it to me.
Exactly. Same way.
Yeah.
Just because, like a lot of guys, that's all they've known their whole life, right? And then you come around and pretty much make a mockery of the sport,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
And I don't know if it's because you were paying people, like
Oh, he was.
He definitely was.
Woodley?
like Woodley, man. I was so mad at Woodley, man. I was
that flop.
Yeah.
disappointed at Woodley. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean. But and then you come out and you talk like you're really doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
And so Josh was like, "No, it's levels of this, bro."
Let me
know?
show you real
and
quick.
I don't know if there was a script and he was just like, "Forget the script."
I
think
it
that
was.
might be what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was because Jake in boxing and Logan in wrestling. See what Jake is what Jake is trying to do is what Logan is doing in wrestling.
Yeah.
It's trying to bring the fanfare from their following into
Yeah.
the sport,
Yeah.
and he's trying to do it scripted, and it doesn't work. It don't work like that for boxing.
You know what you get
at
when
all.
you do that?
Broken
Trash.
jaw.
A brand new jaw.
Yep.
That's what you get.
That's what you get.
A brand new jaw. When you talk like he talked,
Yeah,
and you know what I mean. And,
Yep.
and I would have really loved to see if that him and Tank fight would have went through.
Yeah, because I think Tank. I know Tank would have got him.
why didn't it happen though?
Well, the reason why the excuse they gave is Tank got in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And so he, but then when he got in trouble, Jake went and started calling him a piece of S and all this
Yeah,
other,
woman
you know what I'm
beater
saying?
and all this and that.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But Tank is who Tank is. Tank was that when he signed the contract. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
don't try to do it now. But what I really think is that he was talking stuff, and Tank ain't all the way
No.
there.
Right.
And
He's a little.
if you ever watch, like, I love watching Tank in the face, I call it a face off, but whatever, the pre-fight stuff, because when you start talking to Tank and he not all the way there, he'll be like, okay,
Yeah.
he get to a point
Turn
where
right
he be like,
there.
yeah, he'd get like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And I think they understood that for all the stuff that Jake was talking to him, Tank wasn't gonna play by the rules,
Right, right.
So him getting in trouble was just an easy out
Yep.
for them, but he stepped into again the Lions Den.
Yep.
Josh was a big boy.
That's a huge man.
And he hits hard.
Hard.
Bro. You know what I mean? And I don't think they was expecting him to it was
Yeah.
it's textbook.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's sad that Jake is trying to use boxing itself to elevate his platform.
Yeah.
When everybody else around boxing is trying to elevate it. When you got Dana,
Yeah.
and I don't know how I feel about this. Dana White is partnering with was it Ring Magazine and doing this whole zoo for boxing.
Yeah.
Did you watch those fights?
I didn't watch the fights, but I'm sure it was phenomenal
Bro,
because the way Dana books
Yeah.
is excellent.
Yeah.
let me tell you something. I watched the fights, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was 3 fights. The first fight, you would have said was like the knockout of the year, right? Then the second fight immediately after
You would have said the same.
Beat
was
that
the
one.
knockout of the year.
Wow.
Man, he hit this dude with an uppercut so crisp.
Wow.
It was crazy. And then the third fight was a
Same
knockout.
thing.
Man, all 3 fights was a knockout.
Yeah. They didn't know what he doing, man.
But the way that it was done. So if he can bring that level of boxing
Mm-hmm.
to every event,
Mhm. Yeah.
that is going, because the thing about boxing now is like you got everybody who's trying to be a champion, so everybody and all of these belts, so they won't fight each other because you have an opportunity to lose your belt.
Yep.
Yeah.
But if he can bring that level of boxing, oh yeah.
Yeah. He's an excellent businessman and promoter. So yeah, I think it's gonna be great with him.
Yeah, the only issue I see is the belts.
Yeah.
Like how do you regulate so many different? I mean, you got WBC, WBA. What's the third one?
WBO.
WBL. WBO. Right. So you WBA, WBC, WBO.
Mm-hmm.
How do you regulate those? Not just the three organizations, but then you got the weight classes as well.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
It's a whole lot.
But what is good is the fighters are starting to fight back against the system. That's why they took Bud's belt.
Mm-hmm.
They talking about taking Shakur's belt.
What?
Yeah. For the same reason.
Mm-hmm.
Because he, in which to me got a valid point. Like if I'm not fighting for your belt, then why do I have to give you 10% of my purse?
Yeah.
Right.
And it's one of those rules that has always been in place and nobody ever fought the system.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're starting to see like, yeah, man, why are y'all getting, this money? Which, hey.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So back to Floyd, who's Floyd and Manny.
You know what it's gonna end up looking like? You ever see when it be two old dudes fight on TikTok?
Yep.
Yeah.
Some stumbling and falling into each other. Yeah.
That's what I'm expecting to see if I was watching it, but
I saw Floyd, I think it was on IG this morning. He was at a Costco for something, man. Floyd, he had 12 security people. Like, it was a marching in the ring. It's like, man, you at Costco, man.
See,
relax.
that's why he's not. That's why he's broke.
Yep, exactly.
Because you got to pay those 12 people.
Yep.
Right.
And you got to pay those 12 people a decent salary because you want them to look good since they behind you, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You want them to look good. You want them to be confident. So you paying these people. I don't know how much you're paying them, but you're paying them quite a bit of money.
And
just
they
to
go
follow
everywhere
you
with them, like you said. Yeah.
That reminds me. I'm sorry, man. This is way off topic. But back in the day when we was at Jackson's,
it's a moneyism,
right? We was at Jackson's, and we had the after party for Music Soul Child, right? And so, I'm DJing. Remember how upstairs used to get really packed, so I would have to put on a song to get to the DJ booth. Music Soul Child had these two big. Now I don't know if you ever seen him in person. He a little ass
little dude.
But he had these two big ass dudes, man. One was in front of him, directly in front of him, and one was directly behind him.
You couldn't see him.
Everywhere he went in the club, and it looked so goofy, right?
Yeah.
It looked so stupid. So I finally got to go to the bathroom. I put on a record, and I go to the bathroom, and one of the dudes is standing outside the door like this. And I'm like, man, first of all, I'm the DJ. Move.
Right.
So I go in the bathroom, and I tell him, I said, man, look. You look stupid, bro.
Yeah.
Like you look
You said this
dumb.
to him?
I told him, I said, you look dumb. I said, look, one, this ain't that type of place.
Right.
Jackson's
Yeah.
was.
Right.
I said, but even if it was, bro, tell them dudes to go stand away from you.
Right.
If you can't keep a nigga off your butt for, I'm sorry. If you can't keep somebody off your butt
I ain't got the beep so
for 30 seconds,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, bro.
And who in the
like,
club
you
to
look
attack
so
Music Soul Child?
stupid. And then
and for what?
Right.
and then after that, he kind of like told him to go away or whatever, man. But that's just
Now magnify that by 12 people walking through a Costco.
Yeah, that's
At least you was in a
idiotic.
club. They was in Costco. Like, who attacking you at Costco, bro? People in here to
idiotic.
buy mayonnaise and juice boxes. They're not coming here to attack Floyd Mayweather.
And people in there probably don't even
Know who
you
he
are,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They
Yeah.
looking at you because you got an entourage like the Secret Service with you walking down the aisle.
That's what Crawford said, though. It's like the entourage brings attention to you.
No doubt.
Like, you
Absolutely.
really don't want that attention unless you want that attention.
But he wants that attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's why? Especially 12. Now I could see like if you got one or two people, you know what I'm saying? If you felt that need, but 12,
He was
Floyd been
surrounded, man. Surrounded.
Floyd been Floyd. Like,
Yep.
he's
and
got
that
to be.
leads you to have to fight Manny Pacquiao to
Right.
at 60 to
Right.
pay your bill.
I just hope that he's not really broke.
Yeah, man. That would be
But
so
you never
that'd be
know. I mean,
unfortunate, man.
Floyd is not the smartest
No.
cookie in the pack. Like,
No,
he's not.
Hey, man, when you get punched in the head for a living,
it's hard to be smart.
Yeah,
not all,
not
people,
all of them. Yeah,
but
when
it's,
you get punched, and he already, he ain't start off with a full deck.
No, he
right,
didn't.
right.
You
No.
know what I mean? So
Yeah.
him and AB too. AB is another.
Oh no, he's out of it.
I blame Vontaze
Bro.
Burfict.
He is.
He ain't
he
been the
is
same
out
since
of
that
it.
Cincinnati game.
Bro.
So that man knocked his brain loose.
So switching gears to NBA, we talked about this Monday, but I kind of want to bring it up because we didn't get the show didn't air because of technical difficulties. But talking about the Celtics, and now there's more talk of Jason Tatum coming back because he's been doing 5-on-5s in practice, and he's looking good. He had surgery in last May, and it hasn't even been a year since the surgery. What do we see happening if Jason Tatum comes back this year?
I don't understand the rush, first of all. I mean,
I do.
I get it because he looking like, wait a minute. And he can kind of see the writing on the wall, I'm imagining. Like, wait a minute. It's getting away from me a little bit. I need to get back out here because it's like we said, everybody else is noticing now, okay, Jaylen Brown doing pretty good without you. So maybe we don't need you. So
I tell you what though, to me, it's gonna do it can do more harm than good.
Yep.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because they rolling right now, right?
Yep.
And so if he comes back and they start to fade,
Yep.
guess who gets the blame?
Yep.
Also, he's not going to be, like I said the other day, he's not going to be able to come back and play like he had been playing before he was out because that's going to mess up the chemistry.
Yep.
And so, to me, sit your butt down.
Yep.
Heal.
Yeah.
Heal completely.
That's the thing.
And start applying your next move because, again, to me, your days in Boston is numbered because they don't need to pay you.
Yep.
Right.
Before they thought they needed to pay both of you guys to have to win the championship, and they won the championship. But now they see we just as effective without you as we are with you. Why do I have to pay
During the regular season though? When you talk about the playoffs, that's a whole different ball game. Like literally, that's a whole different basketball game. Of course, I don't want to make a stupid comparison, but the comparison of Jordan coming back in 95 when he only played 17 games, he wasn't as effective as the old Jordan. But people feared him because people feared the Bulls, not him. People feared the Bulls because there was another threat on the floor,
and they lost.
And they lost, right? Yeah, that's the comparison though. Would that be the case?
I don't know.
Is that what y'all saying is the case?
See,
if
but
he comes
the
back?
Mike thing is different, man.
No. Because you know what, that part is the same because he wasn't Mike when he came back.
But he's
he
still
wasn't
Mike though.
No, he wasn't Mike because
Mike,
that Mike
is 10 times better than Jason.
Yeah,
Tatum
man.
Any day.
I mean,
I'll take
it's
that.
Mike. Yeah.
No, but it's the comparison of Jason Tatum coming back and then through the last 17 games of the season, and they do okay, but during the playoffs, Mike could not finish the way he wanted to finish. So Jason Tatum, being Jason Tatum, not quite Mike, can't finish the way Jason Tatum could finish in the previous championship run when Jaylen Brown got the MVP anyway. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
so the difference to me is expectation.
Yep.
Right.
The expectation of a returning Jordan was like, oh, Jordan come back. They
yeah, that's it. We're done.
Yeah.
The Celtics are not. I don't even think, even if they had Tatum right now, I still don't think they would be favored to win the championship.
No,
right? Because you still got OKC, you still got the Spurs. You know what I mean?
Detroit.
Yep. Cleveland is going to be. I keep telling people,
Cleveland
is going to be a problem, bro. If they can get back healthy, because I just saw something like they got
thumb or something.
Harden. Yeah.
Well, they got like 5 or 6 players out tonight. So
sitting or out,
like with injuries.
Okay.
But because Mitchell's out with a groin.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Mitchell's out with a groin. I think Harden got a hand. So it's like five
Stone,
or six. Yeah, it's like 5 or 6 players out. If they can get it together, they're going to be dangerous. But with that being said, even with that, they're still not fake. Nobody expects them to win.
No.
Right.
Now, if Tatum can come back and it propels them to win a chip, now it's a different conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just don't think that's going to be the point.
I just don't want us to be so caught up in the hype of Jaylen Brown that we lose the fact that Jason Tatum is still a good player. He's still an asset. Yeah, and Monday, what you guys were talking about was the removal of Jason Tatum and maybe having to go to a different team.
Again, I said that is if you have to choose between the two.
Between the two of them, yeah.
If you have to choose between the two, I'm taking Brown all day long.
Yep.
And twice on Sunday.
Right. And what's crazy is me and my brother had this conversation during it was the 22 season when Golden State beat them.
Right.
It was like, wow, like the way Brown is stepping up and playing, like what's Tatum there for?
Right.
Yep.
Because as much as I like him, he frustrates me.
Yeah.
Because on the floor he looks scared.
Yep.
He doesn't look like he's like. Because when you look at Kevin Durant, who's you know, I want to compare those two because the size,
right, and position.
Kevin Durant doesn't look scared at all.
No.
He looks like, okay, I'm out to kill.
Yep.
And Jason Tatum doesn't have that mindset.
Yeah.
Like I'm ready to kill. He has the LeBron James. I'm sorry, LeBron fans, but he has a LeBron James passive attitude.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't like about him.
Yeah. I just think, again, if I had to choose between the two, because Brown would do things that Tatum won't do.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Brown will like if you had even defensively, right?
Definitely on defense.
Yeah.
Brown can cover anybody from a point guard to maybe 2,
Power forward.
3 power forward.
Yeah.
Right. Tatum's bigger, but he's not as strong.
Nope.
You know what I mean? And he doesn't
Not as
have,
quick.
Right. He does and not as agile.
Yeah.
So again, if I had to, I'm not advocating getting rid of Tatum, but if all the cards on the table was like, I can't keep 2 of them, Tatum's
You
out
gotta
of
go
here.
with that. You gotta go with Brown. Yep.
He's out of here.
Yeah. So let's play pick and roll.
Okay.
Pick or roll.
Okay.
So, and we're gonna get away from NBA and talk NFL. Pick or roll. So, let's go with the Steelers. Pick or roll. Aaron Rodgers.
Roll.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, Aaron Rodgers, starting quarterback, or you go, okay, Aaron Rodgers starting quarterback with Mike McCarthy, or you go Mason Rudolph starting quarterback with Mike McCarthy.
I say we don't even have a quarterback.
Yeah,
If they're my
that's the
only
case.
2 options.
If we go between them two, we got other problems.
So you gonna pick Aaron Rodgers? You gonna roll with Mason
I
Rudolph?
mean, if I had to go between the two, I mean, I don't know, man.
I'm never picking Mason
Yeah,
Rudolph.
that's how I was trying to do
for
it. But
anything.
Nah.
I'm not even picking Mason Rudolph to guide Santa's sleigh.
He tried to guide y'all that 1 or 2 years ago.
Yeah, what happened?
They was chanting Rudolph
Yeah.
in the
I'll
stadium.
take I'll take
said
Duck Hodges
they.
again before
He
Rudolph.
was. I'm never a Mason Rudolph dude.
Okay,
Ever.
so Will Howard, do you think that
Now we're
he-
talking.
Yeah.
do you think that he is the man to lead Pittsburgh?
If looking at the current quarterback room, I would say yes.
Yes.
I think Aaron Rodgers, as great as he is,
Mm-hmm.
he is a shell of himself.
Yes.
And the things that Pittsburgh needs him to do to be great to move the offense, he can't do. Pittsburgh needs a mobile
Yeah.
quarterback.
Yep.
a mobile quarterback that can, because we have some problems on the line sometimes. Right?
Yep. Tomlin stepped down. Thing new.
Clear it out.
Yeah. What's the point of bringing another old quarterback back? That's just gonna set the team back to where they were last year.
Right.
And what I say, when you have a new quarterback, you change schemes and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
You might as well usher all that out, bring in fresh, and start to build.
Because if that was the case, we could have kept Arthur Smith and all these stupid play actions and bubble screens because the old man don't want to move and
So
he want to
Arthur's
get
not
rid of the
there
ball.
anymore?
No.
Okay.
I want to. Did he go to Ohio State?
Yes.
Yes. He went
did he?
to go call plays at Ohio, which I still don't understand why he did that. But
Because Ryan Day can't call plays. That's why.
neither can Arthur Smith.
Well,
So
it's gonna be tough.
get it together.
That's why Kelly left Ohio State after 1 year.
Yeah, they just need if it's gonna start over, start it over.
When you saw Aaron Rodgers play last year, you saw spurts of a decent quarterback. You saw a man who could still throw the ball downfield.
All right.
The only problem is he didn't have nobody to throw it to. I mean,
for a lot of the
for
year,
for part of the year, what I was, I had to watch every Pittsburgh game.
Good.
Because obviously it's a house divided.
It's good.
Good.
But
Learn some things.
But what I saw was Aaron. There were times when DK would have a 5'8" corner on him.
And they wouldn't go to him.
Would not go to him.
Yep.
Like, all you got to do is throw the ball up there for DK to get it. It was just, I think that Aaron was not used. He was used to a Devontae Adams who uses his speed.
Yeah.
Not necessarily his size.
Yeah.
So I think Aaron, as old as he is, could not make that adjustment.
No, he couldn't.
As good as he looked sometimes, he could not make that adjustment.
But we got some really, I think, if you look at the overall, like if we get Washington back, that's going to be a great target.
Yeah.
DK is a great target. I still think we need another number 2 receiver.
Yeah, solid number 2.
And a big back.
Yeah.
For them 3rd and 2s.
Right.
And
right.
all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And work on that line. Man, please work on the line.
Yeah, the line was terrible.
But
And that was another problem with Aaron,
I think
too.
the McCarthy thing is going to take at least two years.
Yeah.
Let me let y'all know what's going to happen with McCarthy. The same thing that happened in Dallas. He can bring y'all. He can only get y'all so far with the way he coaches. He's a soft coach. He's a very soft-spoken demeanor. His attitude. He's not a Tomlin. He's not wait a minute. Tomlin, and before Tomlin was Cowher. Those are hard-nosed coaches for Pittsburgh because that's the city that Pittsburgh is. That's the players that they draft.
But he's from Pittsburgh.
But I'll say this.
He has that in him, I think.
I don't know.
As much as it pains me to say this, I don't think you can coach like that no more. These kids is too soft, bro.
Yeah, it's a different game now.
These kids is way too soft.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so why is it that when we have these soft coaches in Dallas, Jerry tends to run them over?
That's
You
your
answered
answer.
your own question.
But when we have Bill Parcells, when we had
How long ago did y'all have Bill
it
Parcells?
was
though?
about 20 years.
And we had this
A
discussion
different- you
the
got a
first
different
show.
group of people, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerry
These
is going to hire the guys that he can run over. And the guys is going to let him. The guys is happy to be here. I'm coaching the Dallas Cowboys, but that comes
just
with
happy to have a job.
happy. I mean, Dallas is
Dallas is
it's a prestigious job.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They're happy to have that job.
Yeah.
That's a good job to have. Only problem is you don't have control of your job.
And that's the problem.
So how can you allow someone who you know is not gonna do the job that you want done and then not be happy with it? To me, that's insanity right there.
That's Jerry Jones.
I'm gonna hire Tyrone, who's the insurance man, but I'm gonna say, hey man, you can't sell life insurance.
Mm-hmm.
You can only sell auto insurance, and at that, you can only sell auto insurance at but not full coverage. And go ahead and be successful. What you gonna do, Tyrone?
But it's all about how you work it. You could be the best liability only salesman in the world, but Jerry, Jerry's gonna handcuff you.
Yeah. No. What Jerry is doing is taking insurance men and trying to make them sell fruit.
Exactly. That's what it is. I can still sell insurance, but if you want me to sell fruit, we got a problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, like I said, I think McCarthy's in a good spot. Like even in Dallas, if he went 12-4, in Dallas, Pittsburgh hasn't won 12. We hover around 500, like you said, just enough to not be on food stamps no more. So we hovering around 500. So if he gets us to 12-4, 13-4, it's not like there's these lofty expectations where it's Super Bowl or bust. Pittsburgh hasn't gotten a first round of playoffs. So, and it's a rebuild. So he in a sweet spot.
So that brings me to this question. Interesting. So if Pittsburgh goes 12-4, what does that say about Tomlin's legacy?
I don't think you could really touch the Tomlin legacy of it all, as much as I got sick of hearing it. All those years without a losing season, it's hard to beat that, man. I mean,
no, definitely.
I mean, as much as I got tired of, he's never had a losing season. We never have a really winning season either. We just, we like I said,
middle of the
500,
road.
middle of the road, drafting between 20 to 25 every year in the draft. So, I mean, at this point, I hate to say it, I'm like, if we're going to be bad this year, just be bad. Get a good pick and start building.
That's not going to happen with Mike McCarthy.
I know.
He going to go all out and go 100%. Because he's the type, as laid back as he is, he's not a tanker.
All I say is give us something to build on.
That's good.
That's what I want. I want something to build on.
Yep,
As you give us something to build on, I'm cool with it.
Right. Yeah. Because it just got to be so stagnant for so long. It was, it was even a couple years ago. They started off, 9-0, and everybody was like, "Oh, this is our year." Wait. And then they ran off 8 in a row and got bounced in the first round.
Yeah.
So it's a Pittsburgh thing. It's like I tell everybody gets no, give it a minute. We can't. They couldn't. And with Tomlin, they couldn't put two good games in a row together. That's why they could never go far in the playoffs, because they shot all the bullets out the gun when they played Baltimore. After that, and Stephen A. Smith hadn't said it, and I had never thought about it. They are out. They was outscored like some crazy number in the playoffs, and then you get to the playoffs. You score 6 points. You can't win in the playoffs kicking field goals all day.
No.
Boswell been our best player for 2 years.
Yeah.
So,
and I mean, I totally get the frustration, because I mean, Cowboys fans been going through this for years. When you think you have the team that you have, especially when we had. I want to go back maybe about 15, 20 years when we had, who was the quarterback? It had to be Tony Romo.
probably. Yeah.
Tony Romo got the position, and we had Murray in our backfield. And then on defense, we had DeMarcus Ware. We had some big boys who could make some impact on defense. We were finishing great in the regular season. Only problem is the coaching that we had in place. Jason Garrett, even Parcells, will only take us so far.
Yeah, because
the players felt. I mean, I don't know if the players felt that they didn't have the leadership on the sideline to.
I hate this. Is what I hate sometimes that gets a lot of that. I guess you got to blame it on coaching.
Yeah,
but
the players are the ones on the field
as a player, right?
Yeah.
At a certain point, should nobody have to motivate you?
Yeah,
that's right. That's the whole point. No. That's the frustration about being a Cowboys fan. Is like, what's stopping you from being great? Why is Dak so stupid to me? Like, why is Dak so dumb?
But I don't even know if it's...
Wait, listen to this. Dak Prescott, sometimes he can be awesome, MVP type play. But then there's some days it's like he's sitting there with his mouth wide open, like somebody just about to take his temperature, because he's so confused about what just happened. What just happened was you threw it to the opposite team.
Yeah.
And most of the time that's your fault because you're not reading the defense. And it's like there's one play in the playoffs. It was maybe like 30 seconds to go in the game, and it was third down. Mike McCarthy not calling timeout, so the clock is running. And Dak Prescott looking on the sideline like, what do I do? What you mean, what do you do?
Right.
You're a quarterback.
Yeah.
You're on the field. You see the clock running.
Yep.
Call timeout. If you get in trouble, you get in trouble.
Yeah.
Right.
But you have to make the decision on the
That's
field
one thing about McCarthy.
as a
He does
quarterback.
have time clock issues.
Yeah.
They always get
Right.
on about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like that's what y'all got to deal with now. So now that's why I said you got to have a smart quarterback out there. You got to have a Aaron Rodgers mental experience with the Will Howard body
Well,
and Michael Vick legs.
well, hopefully Will's been back soaking up stuff because you know it's not every day you get to sit behind a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping they've groomed him in a way where he'll be able to see some things and make smart decisions.
Yeah.
Is Aaron Rodgers the type of player or quarterback to say it's not my job?
But
I think he took him under his wing this year.
But even if he is, it's up to Will
To pick it
to
up.
put himself in positions to learn.
Yeah.
Right.
Even by watching.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because if you're going, that's true. If you're going to watch somebody, watch Aaron because you don't want him to sit all last year and watch Rudolph. So,
Oh my God.
I mean, you ruined the quarterback. So, I mean, I think it's set up for him to be the guy. And it makes sense, because he was doing well this year till he hurt his hand, I believe it was. Because he was essentially second string until he got hurt. Then the other guy got it. But, I think he's groomed to be the guy. I mean, they drafted him. You got to see what you got in him at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's not the guy, move on. But you got to see what you got in-house first, I think. Because you're not going to go out in free agency because there's not really any free agents to get. The draft, I mean, it's not as strong a quarterback draft this year. So even if you are bad this year, you got better chance next year.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know who's coming next year though.
you got my boy Arch first.
Manny.
Yes, I like Texas. So I wouldn't have believed it till about the last 4 games. But
Oh man.
Arch, he's the name. But they got I think the boy from Oregon will be out.
Yeah.
I think the young guy from Ole Miss, I think he won his appeal so he can go back this year. Trinidad Chambliss. I like him.
See, 5 years or 6?
Man, at this point, I don't know. I think it might be 6. Yeah.
I don't understand that either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a guy that's in the NBA that's he played in the G League and he appealed to go back to college.
Yep.
I'm like, how do you go pro and then go back to school?
That's crazy to me, man.
Yeah.
Like to me, you want to play with the best competition.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why downgrade?
And
Do you get points for going back down? Like if I went to high school now and averaged 50, do I get credit? For that?
Right, exactly.
right.
He's a man amongst boys. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, literally.
He's a man child. No, he's just a man. Because that's like Indiana. Indiana were incredible, but the average age was 24 years old. So it's a whole team of legit grown men.
Yeah.
So of course they're more physically dominant and all that thing because they're older. But I mean, there's the Oregon's guy. There's quite a few. It's stronger than this year's draft, I believe. But like I said, it's Pittsburgh. They won't do it make sense anyway. So
I got the last segment. Shador. What did we see with the new head coach in Cleveland, who's not an offensive guy, he's a defensive guy? What do we see happening with Shador and the Browns?
They are actually talking about Deshaun Watson,
which is insane.
coming back.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what they do with Shador. I think he's earned the right to at least get a look as starting quarterback.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, they put all that money in Shador. I mean, and Watson.
Yeah.
So I guess you gotta see what's there, what he has left. But
And when was the last time he played?
Oh man.
Because he was suspended, then he came back, then he got hurt.
Well, last year,
Twice, I think he got hurt
I think so.
Last year he was not last year. The year before last, he was playing for a good, I think, 4 games
And played well.
Something happened. He had a bad game, and after that he got injured, and did not continue on with the season. I think it was his shoulder or something like that.
Yeah. Then he blew his Achilles. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to say it this way, and I apologize to any Browns fans, but it's the most Cleveland thing that it ever could be.
I said the Browns will brown.
Yeah, exactly. It's the most Cleveland thing that could ever happen. I mean, you didn't want to play him last year. You know, it was like almost like the deck fell perfectly to where you have to play him. They didn't go on a big, huge tear, you know, but he looked good. When we went down I went to the game where they played Pittsburgh in Cleveland. He was solid. Did enough to win. You know, he got a real good connection with the tight end they got from Bowling Green. You know, I don't know what Jerry Judy's problem is.
He ain't got no hands.
That's that, yeah. You got a good, rapport with the players, man. It's like, and he's never gonna get his potential if he's always looking over his shoulder.
Right.
You know, clearly the coach they had didn't like him for whatever reason. Now they got a new coach, and now the new coach, well, we're going to see what we're going to do between him and Deshaun. And Deshaun Watson probably didn't want to play no more, to be honest with you.
I mean,
what's the point?
If the money's there, he'll play.
Oh, the money already there. The money guaranteed. So they can't. That was the biggest Cleveland thing ever. You know, was it $75 million? $275 million guaranteed. And now he's battling Shedeur Sanders, a 5th-round pick for the starting job. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's
So it's gonna be Cleveland. You can't predict what they're gonna do because it's chaos.
right.
So the least likely thing to happen is what they'll definitely do. So I wouldn't be surprised if opening day they roll out with Deshaun Watson and see what happens.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with several things that we'll be keeping an eye on, including the NFL Combine, which I never watch anymore.
No.
But
I did see the Old State boys showed out down there.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Avril Reese ran a 4.3.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, and Styles did well. I saw it this morning on SportsCenter. But, yeah, Styles did well. But
Styles going to the Cowboys. But
I saw that.
Yeah. So we want to thank everybody for watching and tuning in. We might do some live shows because the way the setup is now, it is pretty good. And we don't think we had no audio problems.
I think we live now, weren't we?
Well,
on the other channel, yeah.
Yeah, it's not. But we'll see. I just made it go live just so we'll see.
Gotcha.
But I'll put up the whole episode later on today. But thank y'all for tuning in to the Win or Lose Sports Show. Follow us on all social media at Win or Lose Show, or go to the website at WLShow.com, and we'll see you next time on the show.
We out.
All right, y'all.
My bad, bro.
You all right, man?
I don't know what happened. Just got hot all of a sudden.
It was that Cowboys talk, man. It's the Browns that make you sick. What time we got to be at the game?
Doors open at 6:15.
Okay.
Gotta sit down.
Yeah, you missed it yesterday.